One of the first ever conventions I went to back in 2016 was a little convention called Triad Anime Con. Originally, this was in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, at the downtown Marriott. 2017 and 2018, they moved it to the Corey Convention Center in Greensboro. But due to budget problems and given the lack of space, they moved it back and the price it would require to keep the con in that spot. They moved it back to the Marriott in 2019. Now, I've been outlawed at that con since 2018 for different reasons than what I've been thrown out of the Discord, out of Tina's Discord for. Reasons in neither case I will not get into. That being said, this was also one con that Vic had served as a linchpin for from 2011 to 2017 before he stopped going beginning in 2018. Then in 2019, Mars Girl put her hit piece out. Now, what guest you're going to ask me has got a bee, and he has got my balls, and he has a bee in my ball, puts a bee in my ball sack? Well, let me run down the list of those showing up from March 31st to April 2nd of 2023. Tiana Camacho, I've never heard of her, so I'm going to skip her. Brittany Lauda, I met her once at Queen City in 2018, didn't really interact with her all that much. Or maybe that was Lauren Landa. I don't remember which one of the two it is, but either way, I don't remember which one of the two it was. Matt Shipman, he's showing up at Queen City Anime. I'm not going to interact with him since he is one of many who threw Vic under the bus. John Grimillion, aka the Sun Tianshin, aka Tian Shinhan in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, who also happens to be the son of the original Funimation Frieza, Linda Young. I'm not joking on that. John is Linda's son. But here's the one that pisses me off. Sarah Weidenhaft. For those who don't remember, around the same time, Vic got acute several months after Vic got blacklisted. Sarah's older brother got busted for having in his possession child porn. Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat this just by saying CP. Now, I know Sarah had nothing to do with it, but still, guilt by association is still guilt to me. And that sort of thing is disgusting. For those wondering what Sarah's track record consists of, she's predominantly worked between Crunchyroll and Sentai Filmworks, but from what I understand, most of her stuff is in Sentai. Not surprising considering her brother's criminal record. She has been Ruby Kurosawa in Love Live Sunshine, Pony Tsunatori from My Hero Academia, Takagi from Teasing Master Takagi-san, Sukiya in Doctor Stone, Mage in Bikini Warriors, Non Toyoguchi from Keijo, Riri Itsunagi from Assault Lily, Kiriha from Sugamomo, Hina from Plunderer, Azusa Murasaka from Orange, Aika Tenkubashi from Shomin Sample, Aika Sube from Gonna Be the Twin Tail, Sonia from Puzzle Dragons X, Kamisonian from How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift, and Toru from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Now, by the time this convention happens next year, she'll be 29. But the fact that her own brother would commit that kind of act and she's complicit in it is disgusting. Now, grant, this is an issue that's long since been dead. But that said, this is another showing what that conventions do not care about their fans. It shows all they care about is lining their pockets with green. It's the same thing with Anime Expo, bringing Damon Mills for autographs this week, tomorrow, and starting tomorrow. It's the same thing why Chris Sabat gets invited back to GalaxyCon down here in Raleigh every fucking year. Despite we all know how much of an adulterer he is. I find it horrible that this sort of thing would happen. I really do find it that horrible. Is that stupid? Is disgusting. And if you ask me, Sarah should not be involved with this con whatsoever. I'm going to check another con that was actually the very first con I went to. It was guest listed for next year. I mean, I'm banned from this one too, but for, again, different reasons. Ichiban Con 13. Let's see the guest list. That's for this year. Here's the list that we have so far for this con. Linda Young, Kent Williams, John Swayze. Don't mind them. Cynthia Krantz. She's amiable. I met her recently at Animazement, and I like her. But top of the heap is a guy who threw Vic under the bus. Not Chris Sabat, but Chris Patton. Sure, he was a little later to do it than everyone else, but we all know he was basic. But maybe I should throw him a bone because he was basically blackmailed into it or lied to into it by Chris Sabat, who basically said Vic hates gays, which we all know is not the case. The other is a woman named Adisa. And for those wondering, I've never heard of Adasa, so I'm not going to pass judgment on her. And for what's coming up, quote unquote, next month at Queen City Anime Con, bullshit COVID restrictions are going to be a pain in the neck for me to suffer through. Let's run through this guest list. Risa May, never heard of her. Tiana Camacho, Brittany Lauda, Matt Shipman, Ratana, never heard of her, and Erica Lindenbeck. I'm probably going to talk more to Linda Beck than Erica. Mostly because I know deep down she's hurting. Hurting over what? The recent death of her boyfriend, Billy Kamitz. Anyone who remembers back in April, Billy announced he was suffering from colon cancer, and back on June 9th, he succumbed to the illness and passed 3 weeks ago. He succumbed to the illness and passed away. But I'm getting off topic. Triad, what the hell are you thinking bringing in Sarah Weidenhaft? A woman whose brother, you know full well, had child porn on him and pornography in his possession. And you're turning a blind eye to that fact. That guilt by association is still guilt. Maybe I'm glad you guys blackballed me in 2018. Because then I wouldn't have to suffer going to a con where the accomplice the blood of a known sycophant child pedophile is running amok. I stand with Vic now, then, and forever. Leave a comment, smash a like, sub to this channel. Mets2128 is signing out. Goodbye. Good night. Bang. I know this is the third effing video I've done this morning, but the first two were done for different reasons.